Session 521, Chapter 3, Verse 189.
وَلِلَّهِ مُلْكُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَاللَّهُ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ.
The sovereignty of the heavens and the earth belongs to God. God has power over everything. Chapter 3, Verse 189. In the previous session, we discussed people who not only sin, but take pride in their actions and then look to be admired by others for virtue. They act as if there will be no consequence for their deeds and no day will come when they have to answer to anyone. Allah replies that He has complete control and rule over the heavens and the earth. No one can escape His dominion. And as long as He has command over the heavens and the earth, then when He says, "Do not suppose those who rejoice in what they have done and love to be praised for what they have not done, do not suppose them saved from punishment." Rest assured that this warning will come to fruition and none can escape. Listen to what the people of knowledge, insight, and spiritual illumination advise. Obey only the one you cannot do without. Show your deep gratitude only to the one whose blessings do not stop, and submit only to the one who will never lose authority. The phrase, "the sovereignty of the heavens and the earth belongs to God," is another way of saying that when Allah promises, He will fulfill what He has promised, because no one can ever escape or interject. Thus, when the enemies of faith cheer their supposed victory, the believer is confident of the end result and how matters will turn out. Perhaps the best example about this matter can be found in chapter 111 of the Quran. God says, "May the hands of Abu Lahab be ruined, and ruined is he. His wealth will not avail him or that which he gained. He will burn in a fire of blazing flame. So will his wife, the carrier of firewood. Around her neck is a rope of twisted fiber." This surah was revealed during the early days of Islam regarding Abu Lahab, the uncle of the Prophet, peace be upon him. It is a strong proof of the truthfulness of our beloved Muhammad and the authenticity of what he brought from the heavens. For Abu Lahab was a disbeliever, but so were many others at the time. Umar ibn al-Khattab was a disbeliever, and so was Khalid ibn al-Walid, Ikrimah ibn Abu Jahl, Safwan, and thousands more. All became believers later, but not Abu Lahab. How could Muhammad have known that after saying, "May the hands of Abu Lahab be ruined, and ruined is he, his wealth will not avail him or that which he gained, he will burn in a fire of blazing flame, so will his wife," that Abu Lahab or his wife would not come forward and say, "I bear witness that there is no deity except Allah, and that Muhammad is his messenger"? Had Abu Lahab said that, even out of hypocrisy, the Quran, which was being recited and memorized by the believers, would have been invalidated in its entirety. In essence, this surah handed Abu Lahab, one of the most zealous enemies of Islam, the keys to destroying Islam with just a few words. How could Muhammad have known that Abu Lahab and his wife would never believe or even pretend to? The answer is, Muhammad could have never known that, but the Lord of Muhammad does, and the Lord of Muhammad publicly recorded it against Abu Lahab in the Quran years before he died. Why? God says in the very next surah, say, "He is Allah, absolute oneness, Allah, the everlasting sustainer of all. He begot no one, nor was he begotten, and comparable to him there is none." Chapter 112. As if Allah wants to tell you, beware of ever doubting that my word and promise would not come true. For I am the one and only. No one can oppose me in any decision or interject my judgment, for my knowledge is complete. Those who closely listen to the Quran in Arabic may notice the change in rhyme, kafya, in the last ayah of chapter 111, Al-Masad, from the letter ba, B, to the letter dal, D. The letter dal is the kafia of the next chapter, 112, or Al-Ikhlas. Take a listen as one surah flows into the next in both meaning and kafia.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Not only is each verse and chapter of the Quran a miracle, but the order of the surahs is also miraculous. This brings us back to the verse. Right after God issued the following warning in Ayah 188, "Do not suppose those who rejoice in what they have done and love to be praised for what they have not done, do not suppose them safe from punishment." He is associating his warning with the absolute universal fact that the sovereignty of the heavens and the earth belongs to God. God has power over everything. The sky provides cover overhead and the earth a base underfoot, and each of us is encompassed between these two properties owned by Allah. Can you escape? Where will you go? Note that Allah did not only claim ownership, but also rule and control. Why? Because many owners do not control their property, and many managers do not own what they manage. God says, "The sovereignty of the heavens and the earth belongs to God." God has power over everything. Chapter 3, verse 189.
The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Convey my teachings to the people, even if it is only a single verse." Please take a moment to subscribe and to share with your family and friends. Visit us at www.QURANGARDEN.com.